Cool. So here at the Spoiler Kings, we rate things a little bit easier than other places. We don't do 1 through 10 or 5 stars, whatever. We do something that's nice and simple. Now, later, or never. Now means you got to go watch it right now before it gets spoiled. Later means you can wait until a little bit, when it comes out on streaming or while you're doing the dishes. And then never means just skip it. It's not worth killing your brain cells. So that being said, I'll let Brandon go first. What do you think about this one, man?
I'd give it. This one's kind of tough. I'd give it a lower end now.
Okay.
It's a fun time. This is very much the definition of turn your brain off popcorn movie. Shut your brain off one Saturday, have some fun. Get some snacks, maybe a couple beers, watch it. Yeah, I'd give it a lower end now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun time. Don't go in expecting Inception or Shawshank Redemption or anything like that.
Well, yeah,
just some fun action scenes. That's really all.
Yeah,
that's really all.
Cool. What about you, Brian?
I give it a straight later.
Mm-hmm.
Just plain and simple. This is a later. When you have time and you're doing nothing, or you look at your girlfriend or your wife and you say, "All right, you want to watch something?" And you're like, "Yeah, we're gonna put on." This is that thing.
Yeah.
This is the thing to watch. I mean, it's silly. It's goofy, and it keeps your attention, and it's going to be fun. And you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be, you're going to smile the entire time watching it. So I feel like this is the exact thing of later. I'm going to Netflix and chill on whatever night, and this is the movie to watch.
Yeah. I'm right there with you, man. This is for me a later. It's super fun. The action is some of the best action I've seen in a while, probably since John Wick. Just the way they killed the vampires was really interesting. The ways that they didn't really change anything vampire lore wise. I don't feel like everyone has their own, there's the Twilight vampires, and then there's the Anne Rice vampires. This one was just kind of like a mix of everything a little bit. But just the same way that they killed, the way they had to kill, you couldn't burn them, because they had the teeth were their money. So, but yeah, everything was just it was fun, high action, no real sense of plot. I feel like, or I don't want to say that, very simple, super simple, bare bones plot. He has to get money, and that's it. I mean, that's it, and
is it a plot if you really don't know?
Yeah.
How much of a plot is it really, guys? I don't know.
I mean, even you know what? I take that back, because even that plot doesn't really get into it. Because does he get the money at the end?
Does he get the money?
Yeah,
I don't know.
You just kind of assume, you're just kind of going under the assumption that he does, but they leave it up in the air. There was a lot of unresolved, man.
It seemed like they forgot that was the whole point of the movie, and then they're like, "Oh, it's the end." The end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about the money.
Leave it up to the audience. They love that shit. Yeah. So I'm giving it a later. So we got a now and 2 laters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me.
I was on the on the fence about giving it a later, but like I said, I had fun with it. Well, I think we all did.
That was super fun.
But,
yeah, it was super fun. Rotten Tomatoes though gave this one, the critics gave it a 58% out of 83 reviews.
Totally.
And the audience, that makes sense for the critics. The audience also gave it a 59%. So that is as close as we've seen ever. 58, 59. No one really liked it that much. Yeah,
they didn't hate it either.
They didn't really hate it. Another mediocre, ultimately forgettable Netflix movie. It remains true to Netflix formula. Which is kind of true. kind of true. You know, like big name acters, shallow plot, poorly executed humor, throwing some over the top gore, and you got another 2 hours of wasted potential. Yeah, they're not too far off. The only thing I would add is
great action. It was
great action. Great action. That would be the only thing I would add into that one. But that's kind of whoever Brian B is. That's not too far off. So I don't recommend it, but I don't hate it. Hate it. That I watched it either. Yeah. Kind of how I feel.
Yeah.
Would you guys watch it again?
Definitely.
Again.
Yeah.
I'd watch it again.
If my wife wanted to watch it with me, I would watch it again. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Like we watch it together. I don't know if we'll watch it again. So, yeah. But yeah, man. That's about it for that one. But I mean, if anybody, if you're watching, you made it to the end, let us know what you thought about Daybreak. What did you like it? You didn't like it? Was it stupid? Was the action lame? Stuff like that. The humor I thought hit. It wasn't the funniest humor. Like you're not gonna break a rib laughing.
Yeah, you're not gonna it's not gut busting laughter.
Yeah.
It was like,
little chuckle.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. But cool. Anything else, guys?
Pretty much it on my end.
It's a good Netflix and chill, guys. I'm telling you, this is what it is. This is what Netflix and chill is for. This is that movie right there.
Yeah. Don't have to put a lot of brain cells into it, so you can literally, if you're like Snoop Dogg, maybe smoke one, watch it, or have a beer, just hang out in bed and watch it. It's gonna be one of those movies. But cool. But that is it for us this week on the Spoiler Kings. If you're watching live, stick around. We'll hang out for another minute or so. If you're watching on replay, thank you. Please like the video and subscribe. If you want to be part of our live shows, make sure you check us out every Monday. And I think going forward for the next couple of weeks, we're going to be on Fridays with She-Hulk. Yeah. So once She-Hulk is finished, we'll see what day we land back on. Appreciate everybody. Thank you.
Thanks,
everyone. If you're watching live, stick around. But we will see you guys next week with another movie review. Later.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys.